Hey everybody, how's it going? I just got a new PB in Minecraft speedrunning, so I thought I'd do some commentary over the run to make it more interesting and sort of explain what I was thinking during the run. So I spawned in a plains, and taking a quick look around, I saw dandelions all around me and water to my left. I thought that might have been an ocean, and then a cave right in front of me there. So I had a couple options. If the water turned out to be ocean, I could take a boat in there. Otherwise, I could go into the cave and yeah, get the dandelions and animals that were around for food. As it turned out, I didn't need to do either of those things since there's a village right over the hill to my right now, as you'll see in a second. So it ended up being more of a classic run. You get a village rather than, you know, a hyper modern type of thing. I didn't know that yet, so I'm getting these dandelions right now. But yeah, you see the villages right in front of me there. And to my right, you'll see in just a second, there is a ruined portal. So my plan right now is to head to this village, get iron from the iron golem to make a pickaxe and possibly flint and steel if I need it, and then trade with the villagers to get a bucket. And then hopefully this ruined portal will have lava at it or be completable, have obsidian or something and be completable in some way. So this right here is probably my first mistake in the run. I go left after entering the village, and I didn't notice that the house right behind the church right there is actually the type of house that has a chest in it. The one, yeah, right there. So I probably should have gone right instead of left to just get the beds and get the chest, because I do end up having to go back there anyway, which means I have to double back a little bit. So yeah, that would have been a little bit faster. Go ahead and tower up to safely kill the golem here. Trying to look around a little bit as I do. You want to always be looking around to see what you can see. Yeah, so get some bread and an emerald here. Oh yeah, so the weird thing about this village is there are hardly any villagers in it. I think there are 3 in the entire village. So there was one that you just saw back there. You just heard another one right there. I thought he was in this house, which is why I looked into it, because that house doesn't have anything, but he wasn't there, and he's not in this house either. I was looking for... I have enough beds at this point, so I skipped those. I was looking for an area with multiple villagers so that I could ring the bell to try to make them come out, so that I could trade with the farmer to get emeralds, and then trade with the fisherman to get the bucket right away. So I went over here to try to find more villagers, but I ended up finding the chest with emeralds at this point. So if I had done that first, I wouldn't have had to come back this way to trade with this guy. Because I can skip the farmer now because I have emeralds, so I can just make the barrel to trade with the fisherman. I get the fish trade on the first try, which is good. Make my pickaxe. And I am out of the village. So yeah, I also, if I had gotten the chest first, I wouldn't have needed to get all those hay bales. That took a lot of time, and I got more than I needed because I thought I would need to trade some of the wheat to the farmer to get emeralds. But I didn't end up needing to do that. So I have way more food than I'm going to need for the rest of the run. Oh, this is probably a mistake as well. I decided to get this gravel just because it's close. It's right here, and I might need it. But the ruined portal is right next to a river, so I think a better move would have been to just head to the ruined portal and try to get flint and steel from that. And if there isn't, like, there's a river right beside it, so there's no need to stop and get flint until I know I will need it. So there's a little time loss there. There was flint and steel here, as well as a golden apple, which kind of came in handy later, I guess. Building this portal was pretty slow. This definitely could have been better. I'm better at building portals when they're when it's like just a straight lava pool. So yeah, this probably could have been faster, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. And I do get a gold block out of this portal as well, which is, you know, one benefit over a regular lava pool, because it means you can make iron armor, you know, before you need it in the Nether, so that the piglins won't get angry at you. So the portal's finally done here. I ditched my water to get a lava bucket in order to kill hoglins later. Sometimes they harass you. The easiest way of dealing with them is to just dump lava on them. I circle around the portal there just to take a quick look around to see if there are any other gold blocks. I don't know all the portal structures perfectly well, so yeah, I thought I might find some more gold. Didn't see any, so just went with the one. I got a pretty good nether here. So out of the corner of my eye right there, there's a bastion in the right there. It's bridge, I believe it's called, so pretty easy one to do. The gold is very accessible. And it was visible right out of the gate, like in render distance from my portal pretty much, so that was a pretty lucky start. I crafted a gold helmet there just so that the piglins wouldn't get angry at me, and I went for a helmet because boots uses the least amount of gold, but you want to ideally wear soul speed boots that you will get later from trading with piglins. So yeah, that's the 5-minute lag right there. I did experience some lag during the run, especially, you know, every 5 minutes as the timer updates, but overall it wasn't too bad. I guess I could have turned my render distance down to mitigate some of that. Some people, like top runners, I guess, don't get all the gold here from the chalice, but I decided, like, it only takes, like, you know, just over a second to mine a gold block. Like, it's not that much of a time loss. Save one gold block to aggro the piglins later, and then run over here to trade with them. So this is a new route that I learned about from K4 and Fyro. Yeah, a lot of the strategies I learned from them and from T-Wag, so yeah, credit goes out to those people for coming up with them. So yeah, you put the stairs to make the piglins pathfind to the gold easier, break the gold block so that nearby ones will sense that and run towards you, and then if you throw the gold into the hole, they'll just get distracted by it and start bartering. So at this point I thought all of the ones that were gonna run up had done so. So I was really surprised when I'm attacked from behind here. And unfortunately I hit him before I tried to give him gold, which is not the move. It means he doesn't want to trade anymore. And then I hit the next one that ran up as well. So now I have 2 aggro piglins. I saw a third one here. I tried to throw gold to get them to go into the hole. I got the third one to go in, but these ones are just going to be angry at me, so I had to kill them, unfortunately. I don't know what I'm doing here. I have to kill the piglins. Yeah. And then the other ones are cranking away, though, bartering the gold. And I picked it up. So I got to give it back to them. They kept on shooting me away from the hole, so I had to throw it in a couple times here. But yeah, looking at what I have, I already have enough pearls. I have no obsidian yet, so I'm gonna need that. So I'm running over here to check this chest for obsidian. There's some weird floating fire right there. Yeah, so there's a single chest over here that I found that had a bunch of obsidian. Yeah, 5 obsidian, so that's good. It's going to be critical for building my exit portal. And I could have tried to get these piglins to follow me over to the other ones, but these ones have been trading for a while, so I'm hoping. Yeah, I have 8 obsidian now. There's probably more obsidian on the ground. I was just waiting for them to throw more up to me, but I think I could have picked up some more. I'm just clearing out my inventory while I wait for them to trade some more. Yeah, while I'm waiting, I make some armor just to play it safe. Why not? I'm not going to use the leather for anything else. Got some 10-minute lag. Yeah, so this bastion could have been faster, definitely. I think it ended up being, what, like 3.5 minutes? Which is not bad, honestly, for me, but obviously could be better. Yeah, so as soon as I see I get my obsidian, I'm out of there. I'm checking my coordinates right now. I figure I want to drop my X. I'm trying to figure out where I want to go in order to get to the next region. I decide I want to go this way over this lava lake, but this piglin is kind of harassing me. I figure I'm not going to get there, so I just decide to pearl over the lava lake instead into the Soul Sand Valley, which is nice because I got soul speed boots, so now I'm moving faster. Now I'm able to drop my X and head to the negative positive region, I believe. That was a really bad pearl. I don't know where I was aiming with that. But yeah, since I have fire resistance potions from bartering and a lot of extra pearls, I have 32 pearls, I can travel through the Nether very easily and very quickly. I probably should be changing my field of view to Quake Pro. It's at 85 right now. You can see a little bit farther if you crank up your FOV, but I just find it so hard to do anything when it's that high. So I like leaving it where it is unless, you know, I'm stopped and just looking around. So yeah, I'm just continuing to make my way through the Nether here. And I don't know why I chose to go this way, but it's lucky that I did because there's a fortress right here in view, and the blaze spawner is like the first thing you see at the fortress. I guess staying in the Soul Sand Valley makes sense because, you know, I have soul speed boots. But this is extra regional because I ended up heading more towards positive Z than negative X. So yeah, I'm able to dig in here. And then I had excellent blaze rod drop rates here. I only spent about 90 seconds at the spawner. I got 7 blaze rods out of 9 blazes that I killed, which when the drop rate is 50%, that is very, very good. Very, very lucky. I could have maybe used a bed to blow up these blocks instead, but I have accidentally blown up the spawner before, so I decided to just mine it out. Checking fire resistance, I still have 15 seconds left. So then I get my second potion going. I have 5 rods at this point, so I do, yeah, so I need more, at least one more. Clearing out my inventory while I'm waiting. I don't need anchors, so I threw out my glowstone because I have plenty of beds and villages. Okay, so now I have 6. I should be going right now, I think. But I'm on PB pace, so I guess I just wanted to play it safe and get a 7th rod. Which did end up wasting about 30 seconds. But, you know, you don't want to, the last thing you want is to not have enough Eyes of Ender when you get to the portal. So I'm just playing it safe, waiting for one more spawn. I get my 7 rods, check my coordinates, and then I decide to go this way instead of back 400 blocks because, yeah, the second ring is closer at this point. I wasn't sure about the exact coordinates I needed to go to. I knew the second ring was at a circle with radius 600, so I knew I needed to go a bit farther out. I probably could have stood to go a little bit farther than I did, but there isn't really great terrain for it. I could have pearled down there, but you want to be you know, high up so you don't spawn underground generally. with your portal. So the coordinates that I chose were actually really good in theory. It is like smack in the middle of the ring, but and it's a pretty quick exit for me, 15 minutes. Unfortunately, the blind travel took me pretty far from the fortress, so I'm about to throw 2 pearls right now, and based on the angle, I can tell that I'm over 1,000 blocks away, which is kind of unfortunate, but still definitely a pretty good run for me. Still well within PB pace, well within, you know, sub 25. Yeah, if I had done a faster bastion and a better starting overworld, yeah, so checking the degrees, it's a difference of about just over 1 degree, I think. So it's over 1,000 blocks away, so I'm gonna have to run for a bit. There's the 15-minute lag. Yeah, if I had done the bastion faster and had a better starting overworld, and had great blind instead of pretty bad blind, I think this could have been a sub 20. But yeah, of course, all the pieces have to come together for that to be the case. And yeah, so I had to spend about 6 minutes, I think, running and purling here. Oh yeah, so the benefit to having extra bread here is that I can really just continuously chuck pearls to travel faster here. I probably should crank down my render distance because I am lagging a bit in the game from generating all these new chunks, I'm guessing. But yeah, having the bread is great because you can heal up. And yeah, I exchanged my lava for water at this point, just in case I need it in the end. And yeah, the stronghold is actually still a fair bit away. I really spent a long time. That's why blind travel is so important, I guess. Trying to get as close to the stronghold as possible. So I don't know why I'm throwing another pearl here. Based on my first 2, I should know that the fortress is still like over 500 blocks away. So that portal, that pearl was really unnecessary. I guess I just wanted to double check my angle, make sure I didn't, you know, stray too far off the line. Yeah, I could probably keep throwing pearls here. To travel faster. Oh, I guess I thought I was close here because I started laying down a soul sand line. Yeah, and then I'm going off of it. No, I'm still too far away. It's going to point like in the same direction as my line of soul sand there. It looks like there's another village right there. Not that I need anything from it. I have more bread and beds than I need. Yeah, I should definitely be throwing more pearls here. I have 10. So yeah, that's a good one to get over the mountain. yeah, so I wanted to throw an eye to just make sure I hadn't passed it yet, and to set up my line here just to make sure. Oh, there's the 20-minute lag. So I'm going to set up a line here and then travel off of it. I thought I threw a pearl there, but I am really lagging. So I'm going to place a block, walk a little distance, and then throw another eye, and then see where it intersects that line of soul sand that I've made. And it turns out it intersects it right at the exact spot that I threw my pearl to down here. So I was thinking, you know, maybe I'll have to look at 8/8 or something, but no, it was very clear that this was the chunk that I needed to go to. Yeah, triangulation is one of the harder parts of the run for me. But this time it was really easy. This is probably another big mistake I made in the run. And that is stronghold routing here. So I went way too deep into this branch of the stronghold, and like at this point I'm already pretty deep. I think what I should have done is just looked in this four-way, checked all parts of that, and then gone back if I didn't see it, because it's the portal room's not going to be here. I'm way too deep into this section, so I should be turning around, not checking all these rooms. There's no need to do this. I guess I just did it because I have stopped searching. Yeah, I don't need to look for secret rooms here either. I have stopped searching a branch like too early before, and then like had to go back to find the portal room. But and I guess since I know I'm on good pace for me right now, I just wanted to play it safe and not miss it. I don't know why I'm digging here. It's not going to be here. You got to go back. Yeah. So that definitely wasted a bit of time. But even considering that, the stronghold wasn't too bad. Like the portal room was actually quite close to the entrance. Yeah, which is pretty good. There's a dungeon inside the stronghold, which is funny. Almost ran past it there. And yeah, so it is a 2-eye here. So if I had taken the more aggressive strategy, leaving with only 6 rods, I would have been fine. Yeah, even if, you know, up to 2 of them had broken. And then the end fight is another part of the run where I got quite lucky. So I entered the end at about 23 minutes, and the run's a sub 25. So I had a very kind dragon perching very quickly. As you'll see, it was like almost an instant perch. So yeah, I look at the towers and see that the ones on the left are higher, so I'm going to go there. Even though the dragon is on that side, so I'm doing north-south tower. Yeah, pearling there is a little risky, because if the dragon's a bit higher, she could have knocked me off, potentially. In case you don't know, I'm just towering up, because it increases your chance of the dragon perching, which is what you want it to do if you're going to kill it with beds. The farther you are away from the center fountain. So I figure while I'm up here, I might as well make some more beds, just while I'm not doing anything else. Waiting for the dragon to perch. I guess I could have done that at Y123, but yeah, there's the perch right there. So pretty much as soon as I was ready, it happened. So I don't know why it's perching this way. Maybe I was too far to the east, or place the obsidian wrong or something. But anyway, regardless of the strange perch, I was able to get it in 7, so the extra bed that I made did end up paying off. Usually I can do it in 5 or 6, but you know, if you have the extra beds, why not use them? Yeah, so it's my first sub 25, 24:58 is the final time. And yeah, I'm definitely happy with it. It's so much better than my old PB, which is 39 minutes, which I felt for a while is not as good as I could have been doing. So yeah, beating it by 15 minutes feels really good. And yeah, I'm glad to finally have a decent time. There definitely is room for improvement, though. In this run, the overworld was, you know, almost 6 minutes. The bastion could have been faster, and if I hadn't hit the piglins, but yeah, overall, very good run. All right. Thanks for watching.